Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Madhu. I help people to find their potential with the specific examples I come across on a time to time and daily basis for you to connect yourself and reflect your life. Whenever the child is upset, the kids are upset for the things they don't want. I'm talking about the age anywhere between 2 to 4 to 5 years till sometimes they come to beat you or try to hit you to show their angers or whatever the words they know, which they heard from the surroundings where they live in, they're going to use you that. And that's only the defensive mechanism to show their anger to you. At the same time, also they do use lovely words like I love you, and it all depends on how much environment they're influenced and what are the things that they have been listening. So whatever things what we are talking on a daily lives to the kids is most important thing, choosing our words correctly, because the only way when they get angry, they see your emotions, they see how you talk and how you respond, and they are catching each and everything what is being seeing them. So the one time sometimes they come and hit you, but then you see pass through their limitations, you see to pass, that's just a little anger, but then you find yourself that's not a threat for yourself because you're looking beyond their a little mind or little of daily interactions. Also sometimes the immaturity comes from people around you. You need to think beyond their um, circumstances and see there is a scope for that person to improve. And you need to raise above the situations. Always raising above the situation is a very important thing, because and that's how your maturity shows up, and seeing the things in a different perspective than the other person had seen it. So instead that, if you started arguing with the same level, so you both are in the same frequency, but then that doesn't really solve any problems. It only can heat up the arguments or moving further. But sometimes stepping back and leaving that person to explore, and then you raise above the situation. It could be any situations you are coming up. I'm telling you, end of the day, you will feel great because you raised above that person who had interactions with you for good or bad, and that's how you raise your level up and also educate the people around you in a similar perspective. So similarly, the examples with the kids, how we see themselves, because just because the kid is coming and hitting you or slapping you for the things you're not giving him xyz, you are not really beating him up back, because you see that's just a little anger, and then you see that take a different level and make them understanding in a different way with a different approach. The same approach you should have in a matured world, and to see yourself to the next level, thinking above the circumstances and seeing yourself growing as a more mature person, and which will help you to give you a greater satisfaction and joy that you evolved and that particular situation better than anybody else. With that note, I would like to leave you. Be good, do good, and influence the people around you. Do leave your comments and thoughts on the same. Have a wonderful day.